Hey everyone, and welcome to Dollar Workout Club. I'm Lynn, and since I'm wearing green, I'm going to be showing you the beginner moves in today's exercises. Natalie is over here in yellow, and she's going to be showing you the intermediate level. And Drew over here in red is going to be showing you the advanced movements for all today's exercise moves. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to get started by going over the exercise moves we're doing in today's workout. We're going to show you all the levels so that you know who to follow. Then we're going to jump into a warm-up, make sure we're really loose and ready for this workout. And while we're warming up, Drew is going to explain the structure of today's workout. So Natalie's going to be helping me out by showing me both the green and yellow version of the exercise moves. The first move we're doing is actually going to be called a Spider-Man push-up. Okay, and for a green level, we're going to be doing it against a wall, something stable like this. You're going to be having your hands just a little bit over shoulder width apart, just like you're doing a normal push-up, and then you're going to be stepped away from the wall. The further you step out, the harder it's going to be, and the closer you are to the wall, the easier the move's going to be. So really just tailor this for your needs. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bend those elbows and you're going to hinge in towards the wall. Now when you get towards the wall as close as you can go, you're going to lift one of your knees up and then set it down. You're going to come back out and then back in, lift the other knee. You can see Natalie doing the fluid motion right here. So that's for the green level. Yellow and red are going to be doing something similar. The only difference is yellow is going to be on their knees to make it a little easier, and red's going to be on their feet. You're going to come down into a push-up. You'll notice that their butt is down, their backs are flat. They're going to come down, and then when they reach the bottom, they're going to raise that knee up as high as they can, trying to get that knee to elbow, coming back up. Okay, you guys can do it in a faster motion. It's hard to do it slow. Now, the key here that you want to see is just a couple things. You'll notice that their butt is down, their back is flat. You'll notice they're trying to get their chest low towards the ground, and they're trying to bring their knee up as high as they can towards their elbow. So that's the Spider-Man push-up. The next move we're doing is Superman. Everyone's doing it at the same level, so I'll have Natalie and Drew show you. The only difference is green, you're going to be going slower. You're going to be lifting up your arms and your feet as high as they go. So imagine you're Superman, you're flying through. Okay, you can notice that you might be going slower like Natalie's doing here. You might be going faster, and you're going to be lifting up higher if you're red versus if you're green or yellow. And you'll notice during the workout, you'll see how high I'm lifting up. It's just even a couple inches off the ground. The next move we're doing is push-ups. Now this should be pretty easy because we already showed doing this, but with the Spider-Man movement. So green against the wall, same thing, hinging, bringing your chest close against towards the wall or the ceiling, whatever you're using, and then you're pushing right back up. Perfect. And you see that she's keeping everything really tight and flat as she's doing it. Knees, feet, knees if you're yellow, feet if you're red, coming down. Try to hit your chest towards the ground to make it as hard of a movement as possible, and then bringing it right back up. And you'll notice, of course, red is just pushing through those as fast as possible. All right. Next, we're going to be doing a dumbbell row. Again, the great thing about this is everyone's doing the same thing. The only thing that's different is the weight you're going to be using. So green, I'm going to be using these soup cans. Natalie is actually going to be using these sack of potatoes. We want to show you at Dollar Workout Club that you can use anything around your house. So that will be fun. You could use laundry detergent, anything else.
She's from Idaho.
And then Drew's going to be using weights. So go ahead and grab whatever weights you're going to be using. You're going to be holding those weights. You're going to be having your feet close together. Drew's showing it they're both showing it from the side angle. Actually, perfect. Natalie will show you from a different angle. You're going to kind of have your butt stuck out, your knee slightly bent, hinged over, keeping that back flat, and then you're going to bring and row that weight up. You're keeping your elbows in close by your side, and when you reach the top, you're really squeezing between your shoulder blades and then lowering that weight back. So bringing that weight up, keeping those elbows in tight by your body, squeezing at the top, just like you see here. And of course, don't feel overwhelmed. If you want, you could always rewind and watch these instructions again, or just follow along with us when we're doing the workout. So those are the moves we're going to be doing today. Natalie and I are going to go ahead and start the warm-up, so follow along with us, and Drew's going to explain the structure of today's workout.
All right, you guys, today is a 12-minute workout, which is part of our philosophy here at Dollar Workout Club. We believe in working out smarter, not longer. So the way today's workout is structured, we're going to be doing Spider-Man push-ups for 45 seconds. So as many of those as you can complete in a 45-second period, and then we're going to rest for 15 seconds. Then we're going to jump in and do 45 seconds of Supermans, 15 seconds of rest. 45 seconds of push-ups, 15 seconds of rest. 45 seconds of dumbbell rows, 15-second rest. So you'll notice that each movement has the rest built in of 15 seconds, and so each movement each exercise is for about a minute long, and then we're just rotating through those. And we're going to repeat that 3 times, you guys. If you get lost or confused, don't worry. Follow along with us on the video, and hopefully you don't get lost. But it's pretty simple, 12-minute workout, and it should be a fun one. But it's only 12 minutes, so if it's not fun, then that's okay, because it's only 12 minutes.
Self-hugs, sorry. I was already moving past.
All right.
So 30-second self-hugs, and then we're going to finish with trunk twists.
These are great for opening up your chest, you guys. Your chest is going to be feeling it today with all the push-ups and Spider-Man push-ups and Supermans, and we should have done some Batmans and, Iron Mans
Whatever,
as
Wonder
well.
Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
I guess there
we
is
should
one.
create a move for that.
There is one woman
we'll just make up
superhero,
the
I guess.
instructions and we'll show you what we're doing.
There's one woman superhero. I think that's about it, right?
Whatever.
Just
Oh,
kidding.
Catwoman, Wonder Woman.
I'm just saying they haven't made
Every
a really
woman.
Natalie
we
Lynn.
don't have to make up superheroes for women
Trunk
because we're
twist.
like all super amazing.
When you do these trunk twists, you guys, you kind of want to keep your hips in one place, and you're twisting your torso the opposite way. So instead of twisting your hips like this, you kind of want to stop your hips, but then twist your torso just like this.
And you want to keep
stretch.
it a nice controlled movement. I don't want to see you going like this because you can hurt yourself. You just want to be really nice and controlled. And it's just going to stretch out your torso since we are using our core in all these movements.
And everyone's ability is different. Like, people notice, if you've been following Dollar Workout Club for a while, I'm not that flexible, which is kind of perfect because my movements, even my stretches, they're not as deep like as you might see them doing. Like when I'm doing good mornings, you might notice that I didn't go down all the way because I'm just not as flexible. So that's okay. Like, do the movement for what's best for you. All right, so we're all warmed up. We're gonna be getting started in just a few moments. Make sure you have your weights just by you, maybe a drink of water near you because you're probably gonna need that. We're gonna get started in just a few seconds. I'm gonna be moving over to the wall because I'm green, so get near a wall. We're starting in just a few seconds.
3, 2, 1, and go. Spider-Man push-ups. Make sure and pace yourself here, you guys. It's so easy to just do these and get burnt out in the first 10 seconds. And then you can't do any more for the rest of the set.
And remember to keep good form, you guys. Remember, we're keeping our butts down. We're keeping our back straight and flat. A good way to make sure you're doing that properly is thinking of keeping your core tight. Your core is your midsection. Think of belly button to spine. Keeping that core tight will help you keep your back flat and your butt down as you do this move.
Only about 10 more seconds, guys.
Good job. Keep it strong.
Oh, gosh.
Almost there. A few more seconds. 3,
1,
2,
rest.
1.
So I got 15 in that round, so that's going to be my marker. That's going to be my goal for the other
10
2
seconds.
rounds.
Get ready for Supermans, you guys.
Superman.
I got 115, so that's my goal.
115.
Just kidding.
Whatever.
3,
2,
1, go.
Okay, remember with this, you guys, you're lifting those arms and your legs as high as you can. You're gonna feel a nice pinch in that back, keeping your core tight the whole time, thinking of belly button to spine, really squeezing at the top. And like I said, with green, you're gonna be going a little bit slower, but if you feel like you can go at a faster pace or lift higher, great. Okay, go at your own speed, your own pace. Try to stay consistent for the whole 45 seconds. Okay, we have just a little over 15 seconds to go. Good
Make sure you're really pinching your cheeks together when you do these.
Yep.
Squeeze those bones.
3, 2, 1, relax.
All right, get a little break, but if you're green, you need to get back into position near the wall, or I said the ceiling during the warm-up.
We always
push
say
up against
goofy
the
things
ceiling.
here at Dollar Workout Club. 2,
Ready?
1, go.
Go.
We always laugh at ourselves later, because as you can see, we just kind of go with the flow. We say things sometimes, we're like, where'd that come from? I don't really know. My favorite is, though, the truisms, or when Natalie says these really amazing analogies, and I'm like, what?
Amazing. That's a nice way to put it.
So it's fine. You guys can make fun of us if you need to. I do it all the time. Whew. Keep good form, you guys. Like Natalie said, she kept count of how many she did because she wants to try to stay consistent for all 3 rounds. So really try to push yourself, even though you're more fatigued right now, that it's the second round.
Almost there. 3, 2, 1, relax.
You guys, that whole time I was doing Spider-Man push-ups, as I was making fun of myself for doing stupid
gosh.
things. I am so sorry. Just ignore me. Hopefully
Dumbbell
you're doing
rows.
the right thing. Grab your weight.
Ready and go. As many reps as you can get in these 45 seconds, you guys. We're almost through round 1.
Now the key with this, you guys, is you really do need to keep your back flat, and what helps is to stick out your butt, stick out your butt, so you can keep that back flat, because you don't want to be hinging like this, okay? Don't have the rounded back. Really keep that butt out, the back flat, as you bring that weight up and you squeeze between your shoulder blades at the top. Okay, you can go as fast as you want, but make sure you're doing the full movement, full controlled movement. Really squeeze those shoulder blades at the top.
You want to pick a weight that's challenging to you. Like these are 10-pound bags of potatoes, and this is hard, so this is a good weight for me.
Yeah.
If it's not hard, here, don't have a heavy enough weight.
2,
Stop.
1.
Oh, good job.
Awesome. Now we're going on to round 2, and now
Spider-Man
we're doing
push-ups.
Spider-Mans. So I'll do it right this time.
Okay, so my goal is 15. That's what I got last time, so that's what I'm going to try and aim for this time.
Ready and go.
Really try to lift that knee up as high as you can. Really trying to get that knee as close as you can to your elbow. Of course, if you're green, you're not going to be moving it to your elbow in this position. But for yellow and red, as high as you can lift it.
So it's much better to have perfect form than high reps. So if you feel like your form is struggling, pause for a second at the top and then continue with the movement.
Keep going, guys. Keep pushing.
Your arms should feel like Jello. If they're not, you're not at the hard enough level yet. We have 10 seconds.
Nice job, you guys. Stay strong.
Almost there.
I know, especially as we get fatigued, we want to quit before the time is up, but do not gyp yourself, even 5 seconds.
Okay, Supermans. We keep getting up and
I know.
Chest muscles.
All right.
All right, get in
Let's
position.
go, guys. Push yourself. Let's go. Ready and go.
on this movement, I'm gonna really challenge you guys to lift your legs up as far as you can. The higher up you lift, the more challenging this exercise is. Another thing you can do to make it harder is to pause for a second at the top, like this, and then go down. That makes it an extra degree of challenge.
Yeah, if you're starting to feel any pain in your neck too, just think about keeping your eyes fixed and forward at the floor, because if you're stretching and you're lifting your head up and looking forward, you might notice that your neck gets sore during this movement. We're almost there. We have a little less than 10 seconds to go. Don't quit on yourself. Go for the full 45 seconds. Small movements and break. All right.
Push-up position.
Gosh.
All right.
There we go.
I'm gonna really do push-ups this time instead of Spider-Man push-ups.
Who wrote these workouts?
Drew.
Seriously.
Thanks, Drew.
Oh.
Push Drew out in the comments.
Ready?
In 2, 1, go.
Remember, if you want to make this harder, and if you're green doing this with me against the wall, that you could step out further from the wall to make it a little bit more difficult for yourself, okay? You could also bring those feet in closer if you're struggling.
It's getting harder. It's getting harder.
Guys, I want to see perfect form. I don't want to see you just going like this. That does not count. You got to put your chest all the way down to the ground.
Unfortunately, we can't see you though.
Yeah.
Or can we? Just kidding.
No, this is when you have to have a lot of integrity to yourself. It's you versus you. Keep that promise you made to yourself.
Full 45 seconds, you guys. Don't quit on yourself.
Almost
Go
there.
full length of time.
5 seconds. Try and get one more rep in. Go, 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 go.
Go, go, go.
Okay, rest.
Nice job.
Dumbbell rows.
Getting
Dumbbell
back into
rows.
position with your rows. We're
Let's
almost
go,
done
guys.
with round 2, and then we'll only have
Almost
one
there.
round left.
Another
All
thing I
right.
want you guys on this movement to be aware of
Ready,
and
go.
is that you really want to be bent over. This is a bent over dumbbell row. If you're standing straight, that's going to be a shoulder movement. You don't want to be doing that. You really want to be bent over, so you're using your back muscles. Sometimes I like to think about trying to squeeze my shoulder blades together, or get as close to touching my shoulder blades together as I can. And then you really want to focus on keeping your elbows as close to your body. You don't want to be going like that. You want to keep your elbows close in. Guys, good job.
Good job, you guys. Keep going.
Good job. Really
15 more
challenge
seconds.
yourself.
Almost there.
Yeah, remember to keep that back flat. If you start struggling with the weight, especially because sometimes when it gets heavy, you might start rounding out that back. Just
5
take
seconds.
a quick break and make sure to get back into good form. Keep that back flat.
Almost there.
And break.
Okay.
Nice job.
Good job, guys. Get ready to go into
All right.
Superman or Spider-Man push-ups. Wrong superhero. Last round, you guys.
Last round, best round.
Let's go.
You should be sweaty by now. If you're not, go up in level. 2, 1,
Go.
go.
We like talking about last round, best round, you guys. We want your last round to be just as good, if not better, than your first round. Really push yourself. This is where you're gonna see the most improvement and get the most benefit. So I know you're tired. Sometimes what helps for me is I just think in my mind, or even repeat out loud over and over, I can do anything for 45 seconds. I can do anything for 45 seconds. It's hard sometimes, but just push through it, breathe. Think of the form, keeping that butt down and that back flat throughout the entire movement, and just keep moving.
10 seconds, guys.
Almost
Let's go.
there.
Try and get at least 2 more in.
Nice job.
Stop.
All right.
Man,
Good
this is
job.
hard.
Holy moly.
All right, get into position. We're gonna be doing those Supermans. Remember, last round is Supermans. And go.
Here we go.
Lift those arms high, those legs high.
Sometimes this exercise makes me have to burp. Sorry, guys.
At least it's not farting.
Oh my gosh.
As you can tell, we love to have fun here at Dollar Workout Club. We hope you're laughing along with us and not at us.
Hope you're laughing and sweating, and you kind of can't breathe like us.
Almost there.
We actually
15
do
more
hope you have a
seconds.
good time every time you work out with us. I know we get the constant comment, this workout seemed like it would be so easy and it's so fast, and it was so hard. So we hope that you love that we try to make these as effective but as quick as possible. 2,
Relax.
1, and relax.
Push-ups.
Last set of push-ups, you guys.
All right.
If your arms start to give out on you in this exercise, it's
Break
okay
it
if
up.
you have to drop down
Yeah.
to the next level or break it up, like Drew said. Go.
Here we go, guys. Instead of doing push-ups, think of doing some earth downs. Pushing that earth down.
Really challenge yourself, you guys. Focus on good form. Sometimes it helps for that last round, just repeat good form. Butt down, back flat, keeping that chest as far close to the ground as you possibly can get it. Pushing back up, full extension. Keeping good form throughout. Focus on your breathing.
15 seconds.
See, we're almost there. Just by going through the structure. Keep going. Really challenge yourself the last time you're doing push-ups.
Try and get 2 more reps
Here
in.
we go.
Do it.
5
Get
seconds.
it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good job.
Woo! Dumbbell rows,
Dumbbell
last
rows.
exercise. Oh my
Let's go, you
Good
guys.
job, you guys.
As many as you can.
You should be sweaty
Last
right
set.
now.
We're done after this. Let's go. Let's go all out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Make it burn. Here we go. You got to burn it to earn it. Like my friend White Goodman says.
Nice job. Challenge yourself, you guys. Keep proper form like Natalie went through last round. You're really trying to keep, your chest should be down facing towards the ground. You should be keeping those elbows in tight. You should be squeezing those shoulder blades as you come up.
If you're using a random piece of household equipment, try and keep your palms facing together, just like Lynn and Drew are doing. 15
job.
seconds.
Let's go. Finish strong. We're done after this. You
As
guys
many
are done.
reps as you can in the next 10 seconds. Come on.
Almost
Keep a
there.
nice controlled movement. Squeeze at the top.
5 more seconds. Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Nice job, you guys.
Oh, anybody want to eat those potatoes for me? Make the bag lighter next time.
You're from Idaho. They should be light,
Oh,
right?
that's my job.
Nice job, you guys. You did awesome. We're going to be finishing with our cool down stretches, which is always really important. So go ahead and follow along with us. I'm going to have Drew lead us in today's stretches.
Okay, lay down on your stomach. Don't fall asleep.
Or do you?
Catch your breath. You're gonna put one arm out to the side, perpendicular to your body, and you're gonna turn away from that arm while you push your shoulder into the ground. Twist that body as much as you can. You should feel a nice, good stretch in your front delt and your pec. Don't be lazy and just lay here. Twist that body until it feels uncomfortable. Hold it for about 30 seconds. Hold that stretch. You definitely want to stretch after you work out. Helps you recover faster. Good job, you guys. Switch.
Ooh,
Other side
great
now.
stretch.
I know it's really tempting and easy to want to skip these stretches, but these are really important for proper recovery.
Good job, you guys. Hold it.
Yeah, you guys, the warm-up and the cool-down stretches are really important, but we have gotten a lot of people that mentioned, you know, they've seen the exercise moves a lot because they've been a member for a while. So just so you know, if you're not aware, in the written instructions where the workout's listed, we list when the workout starts so that you can skip if you want to. Straight to the workout.
All right. All right, cross stretch. So you're going to lay down on your back, arms out like you're on a cross. Take one leg up and let that leg fall to the side. Try and keep that shoulder, your shoulders, touching the ground the whole time. We should have a nice, good stretch in your lower back, which after doing all those Supermans, you want to stretch out that lower back, you guys.
As I've mentioned before, you guys know I'm not that flexible. So if you can't get your foot all the way over or it feels too uncomfortable, you can actually rest that foot kind of on the top of the other leg and just try to push that knee as close as it can towards the floor.
If you get lower back pain, this is a really good exercise to help with that. Yeah. Or even if you're doing any other outdoor activity like playing baseball or softball and you know, you're whoa, I'm too close to the mantle here.
Drop it down. Good job, you guys. Sometimes I'll grab that leg with one hand and pull it down for even deeper stretch. It's easy just to be lazy during these stretches, you guys, but I believe, you know, you need to work out hard, but recover even harder. Your recovery shouldn't be something easy you do. It should be something that, you know, it's a little bit painful, but you need to put some effort into it. That's what I mean. Whew. All right, sitting crossover stretch. You're gonna sit down, legs out in front of you. You're gonna bring one leg over like this, and then you're gonna put that elbow on that opposite knee. So your right knee's up, your left elbow, and you're pushing off of that, twisting that body. This will stretch out your whole back, upper, middle, and lower, and hold it. Don't just sit here like this. Push against that knee with the elbow. It should be a little bit hard to breathe, you guys.
Drew makes a really good point. Proper stretching should be stretching just to the point of discomfort. So you should be a little bit uncomfortable when you're stretching. If it doesn't feel uncomfortable at all, you probably need to push yourself just a little bit harder.
Yeah. Good job, you guys. Switch.
All right.
Now your left knee's up, right elbow. Push off that elbow.
And if you guys want, you can do these stretches again. I usually do stretches 2 to 3 times. These same stretches that you see, I'll usually do them a couple times. So if you want, you can continue stretching through the recipe video and through the motivation video.
And we love Lynn so much. She probably didn't have her coffee today because you're gone.
Opposite elbow with opposite knee. She's like,
am I doing it wrong?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel wrong. It doesn't feel wrong at all.
Opposite leg to opposite arm.
Yeah. There we go.
It feels so right now. It feels so right.
It's okay. If at home you did like Spider-Man push-ups instead of regular.
If you didn't push-ups on the ceiling instead of the wall. Today was a fun workout.
Oh my gosh, I love today so much.
Then leave a comment and let Lynn know that you're just like her.
Send Lynn some coffee next time.
That, as you can tell, this is not scripted in any way.
we love you guys.
We are here with you, working out with you.
Yeah.
And now no one can ever feel stupid doing the workouts. They're like, Lynn doesn't even know what she's doing.
See, it's just more relatable. So there you go.
I literally still felt a stretch, which is weird though, because I'm like, oh, I still felt the stretch the entire time. You guys, I hope you enjoyed working out with us today, because we enjoy you.
Yes.
Okay? So continue watching the recipe video, the motivation video, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye. And I won't be leading the workout tomorrow.
Every one of us has weaknesses, you guys, including myself. There's something that we're not good at, and no matter who you are, okay? So What I want to talk about today is how to turn your weaknesses into strengths. And this is something that will help keep you motivated in the long run, year over year, is finding those things that you're not good at and focusing on them throughout the year until you get better at them. Here's a good example. I suck at swimming, okay? Recently, I moved to Hawaii and I knew that I wasn't very good at swimming, and so I decided to try and get better at it. So here's what I did. I scheduled 3 to 4 days a week of just swimming, nothing else. And yeah, I'm taken away from other things that I know I'm strong at, but I wanted to get better at swimming specifically. So I went to an Olympic-sized pool, started working with people that knew how to swim, that taught me little techniques here and there. And at first I could barely swim 25 meters before I had to come up for air and take a breath and recover from that swim. Now I can do 100 meters before I have to stop and take a break. And I'm not perfect at it, I'm not Michael Phelps, but I've gotten better. And so I recommend each year, focus on maybe 2 to 3 strengths or weaknesses that you want to get better at, and dedicate 3 to 4 days a week at that weakness until you become better. And it's fun because you're focusing on something that you're not good at, but you can see progress. Versus if you do something that you've always been good at, it's hard to notice progress because you've always been good at it. So start with something that you suck at. It's a very, very humbling process, but I promise you it pays off in the long run, and it's easier to notice progress if you focus on these weaknesses and turning them into strengths.
Hey you guys, thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We love having you guys as a member, and we love seeing the photos that you've been tagging us in. If you haven't tagged us in some photos yet, here are the hashtag below. So if you try the recipe of the day, or if you want to comment how your fitness workout went today, make sure to leave it in the comment section. You guys, we check those, okay? We check those every day. We love responding to you guys. We're having so much fun with you being a part of the club. Make sure to follow us on all the social media outlets, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.